Hello.
What's up, KS?
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back. All right, just about set to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Randy Johnson. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Swings through that one for strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. 2-2. To the right side. Handles, throws to first. One out in the top of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Carlos Beltran, batting with one down, takes the strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Matsui brings it in. And there's two down. Cliff Floyd up now for the Mets. And he pumps in a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Cameron at second with two down. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball. Deep left field. Going back. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And a foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the center field.
Oh my God!
Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's
Got him.
out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, and on the mound in this one, Pedro Martinez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Number 11 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Oh, that might be gone.
There's a swing and a drop.
That might be
Going
gone.
back on this one.
Damn.
Up against the wall and brings it in. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out.
Yes.
Oh,
A-Rod, baby. Yes.
To right. Ford,
Yes.
get it. Way back there and gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter. That one pushed foul and a play off to the left. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball. Back in the Bronx. And here's the first baseman, number 20. That one catches the zone.
Hey, Maya, did you move those beats? Those beats? Them beat shoes, did you move them?
0-1. Ripped on a line. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Here's the rookie third baseman, David Wright. Right through there for a strike.
Look up there. I think they're right there. Give me 2 of them. They're on top of that thing.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fresh water bottle. So fast. Salty as hell. If you were salty.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Victor Diaz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Hey, I ain't getting nothing. Give me a cold one.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And that one
Damn,
hammered.
another one.
That's back.
Oh, my God.
And that's going to bang against the wall.
Okay, that was a blessing. That was
And
a
he
blessing.
starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Oh, what about those going?
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong.
Over to first. Yes. And that is that. Mets leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the veteran catcher, number 20. Martinez back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Right. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
Everything came together for him. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now a chance for Robinson Cano. 1 out and a runner at second. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Ooh.
And the stop sign goes up at third on the potential tying run. Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Martinez at third. Cano at first. 1 gone.
Oh my God, yes.
Floyd in position, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Damn.
The relay.
Damn.
Takes it himself, and he gets back to the back to end the inning.
Thought that was wrong.
New inning getting started, and now Jose Reyes. Fastball for a strike.
I thought that was wrong.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, it looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good.
He'll do it himself, and the Mets go 1-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, set for the bottom of the third. Now the left fielder, Hideki Matsui. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Derek Jeter struck out swinging his first time. On the ground out to short. Throws to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. And now the right fielder 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So the Yanks go in order, and they trail it here 2-1. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Start of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Cliff Floyd. Foul ball there. That one fouled off. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2.
Damn!
Right field, that's back there. That
Damn!
one way back, and it's gone.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it. Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate. And
oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now the first baseman. Outside low, 1-0.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Swings through that one.
1-2.
Close, but
Oh
call
my
the
God,
ball.
that was a
And
fucking
it's
strike.
2-2.
That was strike 3. Oh, bullshit was that? That was fucking strike 3.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, David Wright. And that's outside. Ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one back there, and forget it.
Dang, they rocking Randy Jones.
He sends a rocket to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
2 outs.
They rocking Randy.
Right through there for a strike. That one to first, boots it. Still finds a way to get off the throw. That's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers.
He rocking niggas.
Back.
He getting rocked off a lefties too. That's what's crazy.
In New York, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Alex Rodriguez. Swing and a miss.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
0-2.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. And here's the catcher. 0 for 1 so far. And he swings through that one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
0-2.
Yes. Jerry Curl.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I
1-2.
game right.
Back here in New York, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Kazuo Matsui. That's a strike.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder. And here comes the Yankees manager. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, number 35.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stepping in, Jose Reyes. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Goes
Get him,
down looking.
Yes.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Cameron up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And there's a ball.
Are you serious? No bullshit.
And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This to 3rd, and it goes just foul. Ripped to 3rd.
Good D. Come on, man.
That at-bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Beltran, the next to hit, takes outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch. And now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
That misses the zone. Now 3-1. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over.
Are
He
you
throws
fucking
late,
serious?
and he reaches safely.
Who the fuck was that drop that ball?
Well,
Come
with
on,
2 outs,
Derek
I'm
King?
thinking he had his
Oh my
mind
God,
on
that's
getting in the
bullshit.
dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So
That was
now let's see if his
Derek
pitcher will
King
pick him up.
do that.
Floyd in the box again. Takes a strike. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of.
Got him.
Now that's strike 3
you
and the
go.
3rd out. So
Come on,
we
Yankees.
take a break.
Come on, Bombers.
Back in the Bronx. And now here is Tino Martinez. Martinez back to work. Gets him to
Damn, I gotta
chase
stop
after
swinging
that
at that
one.
half
You
fastball.
know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And a quick out, number 1. Robinson Cano stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Here's a high chopper.
Damn.
Sends it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Come on, Bernie.
2 down, base is empty. And here is Bernie Williams.
We'll
Ground
take
ball
that.
up the middle.
Damn, he's
On the run,
kicked
sends
it.
it over to
Fuck.
first. What a play.
Damn,
Inning
them
over.
motherfucking Mets.
Top 6.
Come on, we gotta
Here's the
stop him.
catcher for the Mets, Mike Piazza. That's to
Good
third.
D, good D, good D, good D, good D.
Sends it across
Good
to
D.
first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Oh, Mike.
Number 20 at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Line drive, and that should be extra bases.
Where is Bernie?
Makes the turn and heads for second.
Look at this. Man, the Yankees on some
And that's a
bullshit.
double.
Come
He was
on,
all
Yankees.
over that
Fuck.
one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Hard on the ground to first.
Good D,
And he
good D.
takes it himself for the out. Victor Diaz up now for the Mets. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. And that one just missed off the outside edge. That one out to right.
Sheffield.
And makes the grab.
Come on, Yankees.
And that'll do it. No run.
No swinging at the half
And welcome back to the
fastball.
ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Down the left fielder, Hideki Matsui. Swing.
Oh, come on, go out.
Well struck
That's short,
back
that's short,
there.
that's short. Go out, go out. Short.
Pulls it in on the
Fuck.
warning track.
That was a
He was all
fastball.
over that first pitch
Come on, Gino, we gotta
fastball.
get
Just
some runs,
barely
man.
missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Hit in the air, center
Damn,
field.
jam with that
Beltran
force
under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. 2 outs,
Come on,
base is
Jeff.
empty. Now it's the right fielder.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Broken
Damn,
bat, roll it to
Sheffield.
first. And he barehands it. And they
Fucking
put
serious.
the tag on him for the out. So
Damn, Pedro got their number.
back now in the Bronx. Here's the second baseman, Kazuo Matsui. Swing and a miss as he was out front. In the air to left center, Williams turns to the right on the move. Puts it away for the out. Jose Reyes up now for the Mets. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
We got a slider. We got to see if we get the back door.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I shall come in from the back door.
And a
Got
swing
him.
and a miss.
Back door
Down
strike.
on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just
Yeah,
one of
he
those
gonna
days.
stop him.
But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Hey, let's give him chase that slider away. Chase that 1-2 slide.
Swing
Got him
and a
out
miss.
front.
Struck him out. And it's a
Got him out
3 up,
front.
3 down inning.
Come on, Yankees. We need some runs.
Here's the third baseman, Alex Rodriguez. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Little chopper rolls foul. The Yankees looking to rally.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Number 48 appears to be getting loose. Hernandez warming up as well. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Right.
Pop.
Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
And that one fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The Yanks trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a fly ball deep right field.
Damn, I thought that was gone.
Makes the
I
catch.
thought that was gone. Fuck, we can't
We're at the
get
top of
break.
the 8th. Now here is Carlos Beltran.
You cannot catch a fucking
That one
break.
ripped but foul. And a big swing and a miss.
Back door sliding. Let's put it away.
Fans
Back door
another,
sliding.
and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the
I
baseball
should have
right now.
started the scene instead of Andy Johnson.
And next for the Mets, Cliff Floyd. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
2 down, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. That's in there.
Nasty.
That's strike 1.
It takes that slide.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chase, let them chase.
Outside low. The count now 2-2.
Let them chase. Let them chase.
And that's downstairs and
No walks.
outside.
We ain't giving them no walks.
High fly ball lifted
Hustle.
in the air
Sheffield,
right
hustle.
field.
Hustle.
Reaching
Yes.
down, makes the
Come on, we
catch.
got 2 clips left. We got 2 innings trying to get back in this game.
Bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Tino Martinez. Martinez back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 40, the closer of this staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Man, he was late. He was late.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Fuck, throwing.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard
hit him.
downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Cano, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. To the right side, and that chance handled.
Not hit him.
The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He swings and fouls one off. The Mets leading by 3 here at the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Damn. They cannot hit him. 57 strikes. It's crazy. For 60 pitches.
Swinging and a
Damn,
miss.
front of
Had
the
him out
tank.
front for the strikeout.
Damn. Come on.
All set to start the
You can't go out
ninth in
like
this one. Digging in, number 20. There's a strike. And that one cutting but missing down low. A little bit low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. David Wright, the next to hit. Runner takes off on the ground. And foul ball. And now the count is even.
1-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground to the left. Off balance feed. There's one.
Oh, that was
In
nasty.
time.
But he didn't get it. He didn't get it.
Effort there.
Damn, that was nasty.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So up next, Victor Diaz. Rips one to right. Can't
you
get
sick
there.
fucking
Base
sick.
hit.
Oh, my God,
Quick
this
throw
game
back in. Lead runner holds
Man,
it
how did he
second with
not
one
catch
gone.
that?
Now it's the second baseman, Kazuo Matsui. Fouled off left side. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Got
Rip
him.
him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Jose Reyes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fastball for a strike. Pulls that one foul.
He got a shot still.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And a breaking ball misses
Still got a
outside.
shot.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Gets a piece there.
Stop
We'll
it
do it
right
again.
here.
Swing and a ground ball. They get the
Got him.
force.
Come on,
And the inning
Yankees.
is
We
over.
got one last shot.
Welcome
We got
back.
one
And
last
here
shot.
comes the closer,
We got one
number
last
40.
shot.
I think
Come
closer
on.
has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high
got one
turnover
last
rate
shot.
because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Matsui
damn it, I was out
at
in
the
front of
plate
that
now
ball.
as he chases after that one.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the
Come
board.
on.
That catches the corner.
Fuck, I thought that was going to be a ball. Broke over.
Snakes through
damn
that
it.
one. It's a strikeout.
Damn.
Well, I definitely say
I'm
that's a
gonna lose
statement
it.
strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Jeter stands
This
in
is
here.
crazy. I am
Tried to hold back his
terrible.
swing there, but went around. Foul ball.
Damn.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
So,
Got him swinging.
trouble, Jack.
Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
damn.
Now the number 2
Jeff
hitter.
Field.
0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ripped to
Damn,
third.
Yankees lost to the Mets. Fuck. Oh, that
On the
hurt.
first, ball
That
game.
fucking hurt.
And the
Oh,
Mets
that hurt.
claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire...
Let's forward to baseball for this thing. Mets 37 at bats, 4 runs, 10 hits, 4 RBIs, no walks, 10 Ks. They had 3 home runs, 2 doubles, 1 stolen base, and just 2 pitches for the win. Yankees 29 at bat for 1 run, 3 hits, 1 RBI, no walks, 10 Ks. 1 double, 1 error by Derek Jeter, and he used 2 pitches for the loss. That's crazy. That's just crazy. Last one won again. That was a good game. Damn.